In Afghanistan, which derives 80% of its income from farming, agricultural know-how is vital. That's why training is at the core of USAID's work in Afghanistan. But how do you teach the latest horticultural techniques in a country where farmers are scattered and transportation is difficult? In the southern province of Kandahar, ag training is going on stage. As part of USAID's Southern Regional Agricultural Development Program, or S-RAD, farmers are getting what is for many of them their first experience of live drama and learning valuable horticultural techniques along the way. More than 1,500 farmers in 5 Kandahar districts have attended these performances. They learn about improved planting techniques, irrigation, fertilization, pest management, and much more, all in the span of a 1-hour drama. The play tells the story of a village elder and the strange and sometimes hilarious farming problems that preoccupy him and the members of his village. Their livestock is dying, their vegetables aren't producing, and insects are constantly ravaging their fields. The trouble is, the village elder doesn't have all the answers. Little by little, he and his fellow villagers learn to find a balance between the traditions of the past and the horticultural advances of the present. Like the lead in the play, Shah Muhammad is a village elder. While the village elder is sometimes portrayed as stubborn and foolish, Muhammad wasn't offended. He thought the script was full of useful tips for the farmers of his village who were in attendance. And because none of them had ever seen a live stage performance before, he noted that they were all captivated by the action on stage. Sometimes that stage might be a training room in a remote district center, or it might be in the open air. USAID's Traveling Agricultural Theatre goes where the need for training is greatest. And one important side benefit is that it connects farmers with their district government. At one performance, the district governor was on hand to talk to farmers after the show. From his discussion with the farmers, he found out that most of them had never heard about concepts such as crop rotation. They would grow the same crop for decades until the field was worn out. The USAID Traveling Agricultural Theatre, he said, gave them not only something to laugh about, it got them thinking. Soon the Traveling Agricultural Theatre will be making its national TV debut, airing on stations in nearly every province of Afghanistan. It's just one example of how USAID is bringing modern horticultural training to the farmers of Afghanistan, helping to make a difference in lives and livelihoods.